Hello, hello, hello! Yo! What's going on, guys? What's happening? Muzzafuzza here, bringing you some more good old-fashioned Call of Duty gameplay commentary like I do. This is some Black Ops 1, throwing it back all the way to the original Black Ops. I've got some Flamethrower gameplay, so the gameplay is something interesting. It should be entertaining, it should be something fun to watch. But this is just going to be a quickie where I want to talk about one thing in particular, and that's going after what you want. That's why the title is Ready, Aim, Fire, because I feel like a lot of people get so confused, they get so caught up in the noise and the nonsense of day-to-day stuff that they don't realize, or they tend to forget, that you can get what you want if you really go after it. I know it's cliche and it's probably oversaid, but really, like, how do I explain this? Your reality, like your existence as a whole, who you are as a person, is really dependent on two things: your intention and your attention. What you pay attention to and what your intentions are. Like, what do you really want? What do you want out of a situation? And it's not necessarily just all about outcomes. It's not all about ends. It's also about the means to the end, and it's all about the cause rather than the outcome itself. Every action has a reaction, so whatever you put out into the world, you're going to get something back of equal or lesser value. Or maybe even greater. I don't really know. I don't have this down to a science. I don't have it down to a T. But I understand the basic principle, which is something that I think everybody knows, kind of. You kind of get it. You kind of understand it. It's the golden rule. It's treat people how you want to be treated. It's what comes around goes around. It's you reap what you sow. Whatever you give, whatever you put out there is what you're going to get back. And that tends to be the rule of the world and of the universe that we live in. And a lot of gullible people will fall into traps like The Secret or the Law of Attraction, and they'll just be like, dude, all you gotta do is just like focus on what you want, bro, and think about it really hard, and just, dude, eventually it'll come to you, bro. But that's not how it works. You gotta actually put in the work. You gotta put things out there if you want to get things back. And it's not gonna look the way you think it's gonna look. It's never gonna play out the exact way that you think it's gonna play out. The world is not a safe place for control freaks. In fact, if you're a control freak and you think you're gonna control everything that happens in your life, you're not gonna be a happy camper. You're going to realize that you don't control much of anything. The only thing that you really can control is how you act and how you react to what's going on around you. And I really think the react part is even bigger than the action part. I think it's like 10% how you act and 90% how you react to what happens to you. And to be totally honest, I see it everywhere I go every single day. All you have to do is just go do some people watching out in public for like an hour, and you'll realize that all the people that are treating each other nicely and having a good time, they're getting that back. Anybody that sends out positivity gets positivity back. But if you're an asshole, if you're treating people like shit, people are going to not care about you either. People are going to send it right back your way. I mean, look at haters, look at idiots, look at people who suck at life. Anybody who's being a bully or who's not taking care of the people around them or not treating people right, they get that back, and it just makes it worse, and it gets them stuck in an insane feedback loop where eventually, you know, it's just going to get worse and worse. So if you ever find yourself where you're in that situation, you feel like you're just digging yourself into a hole deeper and deeper, and I've been there, I'm speaking from experience, you gotta break out of the cycle, you gotta break the chain, you gotta change something, you gotta do something different, or else you're just gonna keep getting the same results that you've always gotten. And that's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. You've gotta make a change if you want things to change around you and for the better. So to sum things up, my biggest advice that I can really give any of you guys that's worked for me, and it's worked for pretty much all the people that I know that have achieved good things and done cool stuff, is that you need to write down your goals, you need to take aim, and you need to fire on those goals. You need to put stuff out if you want to get stuff back. That's why the name of this video was Ready, Aim, Fire. That, and I lit a bunch of people on fire with my flamethrower because I was just in that kind of mood. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you get something out of this video. If I can just change one person's life with this video, then it's worth it. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, show it some support with some likes and comments and favorites and all that good stuff. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. All the links are down below in the description, and I will see you guys in another video. Peace out.